going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Well, guys, Dante Moore got his team to the college football playoff last year, but had a disappointing performance. That is part of the reason he chose to come back to college football this year and improve his NFL stuff. But he has got to keep doing it on the field. He's got so much hype, so much potential, but he wants to hone in on the details that will make him a top NFL caliber quarterback. And that starts here at the University of Oregon. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Ducks kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25.
It's a running room. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
Man, that's exactly how you execute an RPO. Like quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. That they made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Quick give. It's Durham. All over him immediately. LSU quick to the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to...
Makes the grab in their space. Inside the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
In the red area, it's Hall. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Levitt. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll run him again. Run ends there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Moore from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's past the sticks. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On the option. Rides the option. He keeps it. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Levin. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Durham. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Fourth down, Lewis. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say,
turning on the Jets. That gives him 54 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Guys, LSU has the lead here. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the move. To the 15. There. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll start on the ground with Durham. He's past the 30. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC Championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Left side, it's Durham. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. LSU right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Floats it out in space. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Big play coming up right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Durham. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Breaks through, it's Davison. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give. Turning it on. That one blocked beautifully as he gets across the 20 to the 21 before he goes out of bounds. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Dante Moore. The screen, he's got wheels. Got room at the 35. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Ducks in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. This dude has the quack attack, gobbling up yardage. Rushing records might be in jeopardy by the end of this one.
Yeah, just handing him the football. Do what you do well. And Oregon's always done a great job of that. They know who they are, they know how they're going to run the football, and they do it at a high level.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Throwing more. Right side, it's Davison. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Now here's Moore. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Ducks looking to convert on 4th down. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Moore rushes on to the end zone, and is picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Changing the routes with his receivers. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 16, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Gators coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running inside, it's Davison. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Out wide right, it's Johnson. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
On the ground, it's Davison. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. Right back to it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Out wide left, it's Hooks. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Moore. Dumps it to the back. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Right side, it's Harris. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
3rd and short now from their own 48. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Here's a give to Durham. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Well, and most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and the mechanics. And you could tell, drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
To the air, it's Levitt. Turns it upfield. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it'll be down right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Here's Moore to throw. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Ducks want to move quickly.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
On the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Out wide right, it's Hooks. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on, an electrifying pass play that covered 93 yards to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Sells to run, looking to pass. Left side is screen. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The give to Caden Durham. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. LSU quick to the line.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Out wide left, it's Durham. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. He's changing the play. Got to make the play on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Right side, it's Brown.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Dante Moore. Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Handoff to the single running back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Quarterback changing the play. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Sweet cut there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Out wide right, it's Wilson. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Glevin. Fires to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Third and long coming up. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes a deep grab. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On third down, here's Durham. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Extending the play. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with the W.
The Ducks enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Now the Tigers will take their final timeout of the half. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Right side, it's Wilson. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Gotta find a completion on this one. Throwing deep to try to keep his team alive. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it.